Hello. Today we look at careers.
We're going to talk about the work that people do and how long they've been doing it.
And we'll talk about people's ambitions, what they want to do and what they want to be.
Let's start with James Brady. James and Julia formed their own company 3 months ago. They've been working together since then. At the moment, James is in Manchester, on business. He's in his hotel dining room, waiting for breakfast.
Paul Cook?
Yes? Sorry, I don't...
James Brady.
Of course. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Would you like to join me?
Thank you very much.
Are you still with MAP Advertising?
No, I have my own company now. Well, I'm working with Julia Marsh.
Oh, I remember Julia. How is she?
Fine.
How long have you been working together?
For about 3 months. Since May. What about you? Are you still working for,
Art and Design?
Art and Design?
Yes, I've been working there for 10 years.
Good morning, Mr. Brady.
Good morning.
How's your suit?
Oh, it's all right now. Thank you very much.
Good.
How's your suit?
I'll explain during breakfast.
James told Paul Cook that he was working with Julia Marsh. Paul wanted to know something.
How long have you been working together? How long have you been working together?
And this is how James answered.
For 3 months, since May. For 3 months, since May.
Paul talked about his job at a company called Art and Design.
I've been working there for 10 years. He started 10 years ago. He's still working there, so he said, I've been working there for 10 years.
What kind of work do you do? And how long have you been doing it?
I'm the U.S. Customs Inspector, and I've been doing it for 20 years.
I am a dentist, and I have been doing this work for 20 years.
I go to Lake Brantley High School, and I've been going to high school for the last 3 years.
I've been working at the Morgan Motor Company, a manufacturer of cars, for the last 6 years.
I work for the London Ambulance Service, and I've been working there for the past 4 years.
I'm a writer and a journalist, and I've been doing that for nearly 30 years.
Psst! Over here. How long have you been standing like that?
I don't know.
Well, look at your sign.
1590. 1590? I've been standing like this since 1590.
Since 1590? What about me? Can you read my sign?
1575.
1575? That means we've been like this for more than 400 years.
Let's go back to James Brady and Paul Cook at their hotel in Manchester.
So, I had my suit cleaned and got it back this morning.
I see.
What are you doing here in Manchester?
I have an interview for a job.
A job?
Yes. I've been looking for a new job for ages. I've applied for a job with a newspaper company here in Manchester.
What kind of job?
Well, they're starting a new weekly magazine for young people, and they're looking for a designer.
Have you worked on a magazine before?
No, but it's always been my ambition. Oh, I must go. I don't want to be late.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. I've been looking for a new job for ages. I've applied for a job with a newspaper company.
Have you worked on a magazine before?
No, but it's always been my ambition.
Paul has always wanted to work on a magazine. It's always been his ambition. What's your ambition, Kevin? What would you like to be?
I'd like to be a writer, a novelist.
Have you written any books?
Not yet, but I will. Do you have any secret ambitions, David?
Yes. I'd like to learn to fly. I'd like to be a pilot.
Really?
Yes.
What about you? Do you have any secret ambitions?
I've always wanted to write a successful stage play for the West End.
I'd actually like to climb Mount Everest.
I'd like to retire when I'm 55.
Secret ambitions. I'd like to write a book.
I've always wanted to play the piano.
One of my secret ambitions that has nothing to do with work is to win the Texas Championships in cycling.
The Royal College of Art in London has courses in painting, sculpture, photography, and much more. Katie Burnell is a student of ceramics. That's working with clay. Rob Girling is studying computer design. Let's find out about their studies.
I'm studying a course called Computer-Related Design, which is a 2-year course leading to a master's degree in design. I've been studying since September 91, and hopefully I'll graduate in July this year. In short, the course is about making computers easier to use. That's my job. In our society, we're using computers more and more as a part of our work routine, and it's come down to people like me on our course to think of more interesting ways of interacting with machines, computers, more effective ways, and perhaps more imaginative ways.
I'm studying for an MA in ceramics at the Royal College of Art. I've been studying for nearly 2 years now. This is my final year. The first year we do quite a lot of project work, and then throughout the summer holidays after the first year we have to write a thesis. And then in the second year we have a final exam where we have to put up a show and talk about our work for an hour. And then we have a big show where the public come to see what we've made. I'm working on a project at the moment which is basically making a large piece of sculpture. I've been working on it now since the beginning of September, and I started the project by making large collages from drawings of myself. And the sculpture is made up of a pair of arms and a pair of legs, and they're very large and curvaceous. They're going to be in very, very bright colours. And they will be set against a stripy coloured background. In the end, I will present it for my MA. It'll be part of my show. I'm presenting some sculpture, and also as a complete contrast to that, I'm presenting a range of tableware whose colours and forms will reflect the forms and colours of the sculpture. So I'm presenting two completely different things, but which relate to each other.
What are Katie and Rob's ambitions? Do they know yet?
Yes, I really would like to get my own studio, but to start with, I don't think I'll be able to afford it. So I will have to get some sort of job, whatever it is. I may have to be a waitress or work in a bar or something to get enough money together to get my own studio. But that's what I ultimately would like, and to exhibit work in galleries and exhibitions.
I'd like to be part of a general movement, I think, to make technology a really fundamental and useful part of our daily lives. And there's a big push in computers at the moment to develop small and portable personal electronic products that will really be useful to people's lives, that they will really find and get pleasure from. Perhaps I think that people like me on my course have some of the answers to making those products more accessible, more usable, more friendly.
Well, I hope that Rob and Katie achieve their ambitions.
How long have we been working today?
Since 9 o'clock this morning.
That's 8 hours.
I think that's long enough.
So do I. Goodbye.
Bye.